Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Oldschool Runescape. I noticed that my last 100k an hour money making guide went down like a storm, so I'm gonna be here to bring you another guide. You can profit from this, but you also get a lot of XP from this. So basically, for those who aren't aware, there's something in RuneScape called the Nightmare Zone, and it is the 07 equivalent. Well, I say 07, but it's turning into more like 09 now. I mean, again, wilderness rejuvenation, that's adding revenants. I'm not sure whether it's going to add the PvP armors or not. I think that'll be a drastic change, just like adding... It's similar to adding chaotics in. I mean, you've got the Statius Warhammer and the VLS. That's just going to change wilderness combat, as well as Vestas and whatnot. So yeah, this is the Nightmare Zone. It's basically where you revisit the bosses, bosses of previous quests that you have completed. Hence why it's called the Nightmare Zone, like you're revisiting them. It's in the nightmare, because they put you to sleep. That sounds really wrong, but basically, I've completed enough quests, so I can get awkward ones. Like, I could get the Jungle Demon in here, I can get Elvarg in here, and it's not going to be a nice place. You will not last long, you will get fucking destroyed, because... especially if you don't have, like, a DFS, and, like, anti-fires, like, everywhere. But you can't, I mean, as your Boaty, you can't really prayer flick everything. I mean, he probably could. I've seen his prayer flicking skills. He prayer flicked, like, 2 Jads at once. And Jads don't cast the same thing. So, yeah, that's pretty intense. Basically, with the Nightmare Zone, you can get other people to host a game. This is for all those who do not know. You get people to host a game that have only completed melee-based quests, which is what I've done, and you pay them 20,000 coins. I mean, these people are mega rich now, because they've just got all the money that they need, because they've just done this, and they can just sit there and AFK with, like, trade bots, and bots that do them, or just they can sit there themselves and do it themselves, just getting, like, I don't know, like, 500k an hour, probably even more, because of how many people need them. But yeah, so... with this, you get you get points for each monster you kill. You see, I've been here pretty much an hour now, and I have 150,000 points once I kill this little faggot, douchebag, bastard. You're gonna die. I know you are. Yeah. So yeah, 151,000 points, and these can be exchanged for overloads and things called absorption potions. The overloads are, well, for those who have played, RuneScape in the era of around 2009, overloads are basically extreme potions, but they've got all of them in one. So, and I realised my overload just ran out. So they've got extreme potions all in one. So they've got extreme attack, extreme strength, defense, blah 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 blah. And basically it takes down 50 hit points and it regenerates when it runs out. These cost 1,500 points a dose. So roughly, if you can kill 1 bouncer per dose. No, 3 bouncers per potion. You're pretty much splitting even on the points they cost to make. With the absorption potions, however, each dose costs 1,000 points, and it gives you 50 points of 50 hit points worth of hits that don't actually affect you. So say if I leave this, he'll hit me now, hopefully. Nope. If I leave it again, hopefully he'll hit me. Fucking hell! Come on. This is a bad example. Come on, bitch. What you doing? What you doing? Okay, so as you see there, that's a red 0. Basically means it would have hit me, the bouncer, but my absorption potion took the damage. I think that was about 11 damage, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. And the absorption potion basically works like that. And if you can get up to 1,000 absorption points, or like 950 or something, is the highest I went up to, because I couldn't be asked to do any more. So say I had to go out of the room like for a few minutes, like a minute. So I just like whack on a few of them to protect me from the attacks. So it's very effective. I mean, if each dose costs 1,000, so if you can kill a bouncer per 2 doses. You're gonna split even, as well as, so say you kill, I don't know, because an overload lasts 5 minutes. You can definitely, if you can't kill a bouncer in 5 minutes, you're just a failure. You shouldn't be in Nightmare Zone yet. Well, I mean, I'm on the hard Nightmare Zone, and I probably shouldn't be on the hard one, but whatever. It gets me more points, and I can sometimes hit. Most often I hit. I mean, at the moment I'm at 49.9 thousand experience an hour, and I'm on 50.9 gain experience. So if I just move you along here, you'll see that I've got this. Don't worry about the magic. That was literally just an Arjun teleport that needed here. And oh god, this is annoying. This is the most annoying situation. You've got to, if you can try and prayer flick both of them, so none of the hits get through, and you're getting maximum efficiency on your absorption potions, which is basically what I'm doing. For this method though, you should be. I'd advise you to bring a lot more overloads. You're gonna want, because I bought 5 with me. You're gonna want about 10, I reckon, because basically the point of prayer flicking is so that you basically sponge all the hits through your prayer, and either when your prayer runs out, if you're not like wearing proselyte or initiate or any prayer like giving armor prayer bonus, you will or if you mispray and they hit you, still got that absorption net to back you up, so you're still gonna survive, and you're gonna keep going. And that's basically what I'm doing here for maximum efficiency. So if you see, the annoying thing is I've got 2 of them on me now. And that's why the having prayer potions is better. It means to say, if I was in full proselyte, I've got a god cape, I've got the crozier, say like a Zyephrr ring and like Barrow's gloves, which of course I do not have. I mean, I'm far too lazy to go get that crap. Yeah, so say if I had all that stuff, I could have like hacks prayer bonus, and if I bought a full like 5 overloads, like a G-Maul, some cash to pay the bots to let you in, you could literally just AFK here for God knows how long. Because if you just, I mean, with a holy wrench as well, wow, you could do so much. Well, holy wench, the holy wench should hear me. I mean, if you had an automatic prayer pot drinker, oh, you could AFK here for hours. You're talking, you could AFK here for about 3 hours until your run runs out, basically. Although you'd probably want to try and balance out the time. It would be less than that, I'd say about 2 hours, if you balanced out the overloads and the prayer pots right. But what I did, basically, I splashed out about 250,000 coins and bought 25 prayer potions. Or did I just buy the Renars? Oh no, I bought I bought 30. No, I bought 40 prayer potion 3s for 180k, 225k, something like that. And then I made them into prayer potion 4s. So I didn't lose as much money there with the decanting ability, which does help actually. I mean, you can make money off it, but you've got to be careful because the merchanting bots at the moment, they're very sneaky. And speaking of merchanting bots, I've been trying to lure them. I would have a money-making guide going by now. They haven't patched the bastards. Oh shit. So this is an example of why absorption potions are not good. Because you've got that ability of still getting hit through the prayer. Say, because there's 2 of them on me now, and I am seriously screwed now. I've literally just got a power now. I probably should have just activated prayer. Because I've got 2 of these bastards on me at the moment. I'm literally just gonna have to try and spec one out. Because you basically, with absorption potions, you only want one thing on you at once, especially if you're an initiate like I am. I mean, I'm not an initiate pure, God no. But basically, because they literally shred through defense. I mean, I've got 85 defense at the moment with the buffs from the overload, and they will still shred through and hit 30s and whatnot. So you just want to have one thing attacking you at once, and you can get incredibly efficient runs. I mean, just sitting here, I mean, each one costs, I'd say, 120,000 points, and I've already got that, and also I've got a few more left, and I could happily sit here for like another half an hour, really. For another half an hour, literally still be getting points. I mean, past the 130, 120 point mark is just pure profit from there out, which I will explain after I've done my run here, and I'm probably going to stop the commentating here. Well, I'll pause the video soon and just finish up my run, because I mean, my sister's literally going to make me some dinner, and like, fuck's sake, there's another black demon. This is a bad thing. Right, let's move. We're moving, bitches. Lego. Ooh, Zyephrr. Zyephrr. Oh yeah, I can't be asked to explain this. The Zyephrr, and stuff. Stand here, woman. Stop. I can't really say woman because I'm not a woman. But yeah, So yeah, my sister's bringing me dinner. I'm gonna go eat that while trying to prayer flake. But it's cheese and toast with tomato soup, which is flipping lovely. I'd highly recommend it in the winter. I mean, it's flipping freezing here in the south of England. And yeah, so this is part of the money making guide. I'm gonna finish up my run, guys. Probably last about another, I don't know, half an hour maybe. Actually no, about 20 minutes. So I'll probably finish up my dinner, and then I'll be done here, unless I die, like right now. And then I'll go through the rest with a reward system, and how much money you can roughly make an hour here. I mean, it depends really on your stats. You can never give an approximation, because if you have like a certain gear set up, like full Darox, and you've got overloads and a G-maul for the power surge that comes along, you are going to survive for a very long time, my friend. Let me just pot up. Spam click. There needs to be an option to drink all. This is where I just discover it. It's like, oh shit, there it is. But yeah, I'm going to pause the video, guys, and finish up this run, and I will explain things further right now. Alright guys, so I'm back. I've done my Nightmare Zone run. Yeah, so from this, if I switch on over, I gained roughly 94.4 thousand experience in that run. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of XP. I mean, my XP counter is like a 950,000 at the moment. That's pretty insane. And I averaged around the whole thing at roughly 49.1 thousand experience, because it dropped at the end. And yeah, so basically this is pretty good. I mean, in terms of GP, this costed me 40,000 coins. And I mean, some may argue, yeah, why couldn't you just go to Yaps? Why couldn't you just do this? I mean, you weren't exactly AFK here. I mean, yeah, I wasn't AFK, but you can actually profit from this now. So if I go into the rewards chest, I have 252,000 reward points, and I used about 110,000. So what do you do with the rest of this? I mean, some may argue buy pure essence in bulk. That's pretty good. Personally, I say herb boxes. Buy as many herb boxes as you can. I know you can only buy a certain amount a day, and by the looks of it, it's roughly 15. Yeah, you can buy 15 herb boxes a day, and that basically took up all my stuff. So with these herb boxes, you bank all while I do this. So basically, they open, each box contains 10 random herbs in, and you've got like a 0.9% chance of getting a Renara in one. So that is pretty insane. So if I go into my bank, I'm going to have a lot of herbs in there, because I've already done this. I already bought 15 yesterday, and I opened them, and I only cleaned the Renars, because I saw like a pile of 15 and opened them, and I was just Renars, like, oh my god, I want it. So if I go into here, wow, that's a lot of herbs. Now, tabs on which one's Renar. I'm going to have a guess and say this one. Let's see, Renar, please be Renar. Oh, I'm so amazing. So, from that, that's 10 Renars, so 70,000 coins from that. Just in Renars, I mean, yeah, you've got other stuff as well, but the Renars, they're like the key selling point, so I could probably sell them for 8k each. That's pretty darn good. And then you've got other herbs as well. I mean, you could be a bit sneaky and either clean as many as you can and then sell units, or you could just find which ones like the Guam or the useless ones and then sell them off. I mean, I imagine these three right here are probably the least useful. So you've got like Guams, Taramin, Herlander, something like that. I mean, you've got, actually these four, I just noticed there's a stack of 7 there. So that's a fair bit just from the Renars, and if I could sell these, I mean, back in the day you could sell these for 1k each, but you couldn't get them from Nightmare Zone. I mean, if I could sell these for 1k each, flipping out, that would be a lot of money. That's like 300k profit in an hour. So with this, I was there for about 1 hour and 20 minutes, so that is 80 minutes I was there. And if I go, and if I were to clean all these herbs and sell them, say, right, let's do this and whatnot. So I'm going to clean all these herbs and sell them, and then I'll show you the total amount of profit I made from this trip. Okay guys, so we are back. Oh, shit. Wait, shit, that is recording. I can tell it, like, pause. Oh yeah, so, okay guys, we are back. I have sold pretty much everything that I had. I mean, there was like, a few Taromins and like a few Guams that I didn't sell, like just the test ones. And we have 196,000 coins on me. If I were to go for a pure profit, and were to buy like other stuff with the amount of points that I have left, which I'm not going to do because those amount of points would basically equate to the cost of the trip. So yeah, with this, I'm going to say in 70 minutes, I believe, I don't even know. I'm just going around the 70-80 minute mark. In 70 minutes, I made 196,000 coins, 23.5 thousand per hour experience, 23.5 thousand hit points experience, and 71,000 strength experience. That's a lot. I mean, given the gear that I have, the profit can be so much higher. Say if I were to have if I were to have full Darrock, I mean, it's completely dependent on the gear you have. Say if I was, say I had full Darrock, I had Barrow's Gloves, Fire Cape, Imbued Zyephrr Ring, I had pretty much the max strength setup. You could easily times that by 4. I mean, the profit you can make in an hour. I mean, this was just with herb boxes. I mean, so I found some guy that was, I think he was buying units for roughly 500 GP each. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's this guy doing? What's he going to ask me for? He's asking for me for GP. But yeah, so it's... Do you want any of this? Oh god, he's a junk seller. What are you doing, bro? Let's see. Oh, snap. No use for it. Well, I don't even know what he deducted. Oh my goodness. Shit. What the hell? Nah. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want that. Nah, thank you. So yeah, it's completely dependent on your stats. I mean, you could easily times that by 4. You could probably times it strength and hit points XP by 2, just because the amount you hit and in using the gear I had and with a Gmore and stuff. It's just gear dependent. I mean, you'd probably make less if you had a less gear than me, or something like that, I don't even know. So it's completely dependent. It's a brilliant money making guide, brilliant XP guide. You can almost AFK it, unless you're doing what I'm doing in prayer flicking, which does extend the trip. I mean, I got a lag spike and that's how I died. I finished with like 2 absorption pots left or something like that, I can't even remember. And yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This has been a medium length money making guide. It's actually been pretty extensive guide to it. I mean, I didn't cover some things, I know, and I'm sorry I couldn't cover them. I mean, I've got a pretty serious time scale. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, very much so. I hope you enjoyed this money making guide. I hope more of you go to Nightmare Zone, because it doesn't seem that many people are actually going there. I mean, there's a fair few, but for the update itself, there's not that many anymore. And I will actually be making a RuneScape progress video soon, for those actually interested. I mean, I'm doing money making guides at the moment. They seem to be pretty good, and I'll try and switch some of you on over as well to the actual RuneScape commentary side of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm just gonna leave you with this cash stack right here. Very, very sexy. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.